All right. Now we're gonna do some little. Well, you guys have seen it already. Now, before I get into the combining like terms part, which we are about to get into, the first thing you got to know and understand is how to distribute. Now, show of hand. Anybody remember how to distribute from high school? Yes, no. Kind of. I see people. Are you raising the roof? What are we? Huh? You got to see it first. You don't remember? It's okay if you don't. So this is what it means to distribute. Okay. So first of all, something else to note. So I'm just looking at this 12 parentheses y plus 3. Okay. We're about to see a lot of that. When you see this 12 next to this parentheses, does anybody remember what operation is that? Everybody knows if you got something right next to something, it's multiplication. All right. So we're good with multiplication. What distributive property tells me to do is if I have a 12 on the, if or just any number, or it could be a variable, we'll get to that as well. But if I have a number outside of a parentheses, what distribute means for me to do is I take that 12 and I multiply it times y, but I also multiply it times 3. So when I distribute, it simply becomes 12 times y, which is simply 12y, then plus what's 12 times 3? Boom. That expression is now simplified. That's all it means to distribute. I take what's on the outside and I multiply it to everything that's on the inside. All right. So now let me make a note because this happens all the time, and don't worry because this recording is going to go on Canvas so you guys can view it too. When you distribute, you must, I repeat, must distribute to everything in the parentheses. Okay? And I say that and I stress that because what I will often see is some people will they'll do 12 times y, but they'll forget to do 12 times 3. This is a very common mistake that I am trying to put in the atmosphere now to make sure that we don't make that same mistake. Okay? Seeing it cost some people points on a midterm. It's very sad. Very, very sad. All right? I don't want to see it happen to you guys. All right? We good? Yes, no? There's somebody of the 7 of y'all that's giving me a very weird look like she don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. It was you. You was looking at me crazy. You sure? All right. So then again, let's go to the next one. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds. So you got 4 parentheses y squared plus 8y plus 2. Hey, at least I ain't got crackers today. All right, somebody want to tell me what they got for an answer. Raise your hand. Want to tell me? Yeah, name. I need names. Sierra. Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Determine whole answer. 4y squared. Oop. All right. That what you guys got? I told y'all that was wrong. Would y'all get mad at me? Okay. I just wanted to see what would happen. No, it's absolutely correct. Yes, people listening to this recording, this answer is correct. Man, I do need some crackers. All right, because what we do. So remember, if we distribute it to what? everything in the parentheses. Okay, so 4 times y squared is 4y squared. 4 times 8y is 32y. And then 4 times 2 is 8. Okay? Good? Yes? No? Questions, comments, concerns? Anybody care for mint? I don't have any. Usually nobody cares for mint. All right. Quickly, I can write that one down. Do that one, and then I have to figure out A, B, C, or D. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. A, B, C, or D?
D.
Y'all sure?
Yes.
I think it's A. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Just speaking. I am. No, you guys are getting. No, it is. It's big. Were we being too loud, or were they being too loud? What was he talking about? Okay. All right, but it makes sense. Yes. No.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Let's try. All right, little more involved. But again, remember, all you doing is taking this 3 and doing what? Multiplying here, 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 and here. You got to look at her syllabus. No, we on task. A, B, C, or D?
C.
It is C. Now, so now you know about distributing. Now let's get into that whole combined like terms. Which is this the part where folks were freaking out? This ain't the part. Oh, it had to be. Then if y'all ain't freaking out about this, I mean it was 7. It was the verbal and algebraic expressions. Oh, that's light work. This is 7.7b right here is combining like terms. Oh well, help me out. Uh, First of all, those two, can I combine those? Why? They have the exact same variable. Both of them have an A. So if I combine, if let's see, I want to make sure I get this right. When we talk about combining like terms, we're talking about we combine like terms in addition and subtraction. Okay? So when we talk about combining like terms, we're only talking about that in addition and subtraction. We'll talk about multiplication later because anything you can multiply anything together. But when it comes to addition and subtraction, the only way we can do it is if they're like terms. And what makes them like terms is if what? They have the same variable. They both have the same variable A. So if I can combine them, what do I do to combine them? Add the what? That's what I was looking for. Add the coefficients, which in this case, what are my coefficients? 17 and 21, right? So if we add 17 and 21, what do we get? We get 38. Hey, whatever the variable is, the variable stays the same, okay? Whatever that variable is, that variable stays the same. That's it. And again, this is an expression. This is how we simplify an expression. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns? Feeling good? All right. So once again, let's look at this one and let's combine like terms. Well, I guess off the jump, let me slow down, let everybody write it down. Now, off the jump, what are my like terms? So 12b squared and negative 8b squared. What about 6b? But they have the same variable. So what you're telling me is that in order for it to be like terms, it has to have what? It has to have the same variable and also what? The same variable and the same that's it. Has to be same variable, same exponent. Okay? So even though all of them have a b, there's only two of them that are b squared. And those are the ones you will combine. All right? So then if I combine my like terms in this case, what would that be? 4b squared, and then plus, well, I didn't do anything with the 6b, so then I just leave it as what? 6b. Can I do anything else with that? That is that expression. That is that expression simplified. Okay? Good? All right. Give y'all 2 seconds for that one. Some folks feel so good they ain't even writing it down. A, B, C, or D? 14x minus 9x, they're both like terms, so I just simply make that 5x. Remember, whenever you combine like terms, keep that variable the same. Okay? All right, here we go. A little more difficult. A, B, C, or D? Simple. Because again, my like terms of the 7 and 8n. Can't do anything with the 6n squared, can I? Nope, nothing to combine it with. So I just combine 7n plus 8n, which gives me 15n. So 6n squared plus 15n. Simple as that. Nope, not the verbal expression. Moving past that. Now, here we go. See how well you do with this one. Give it a try. So now you're combining what? Distributing, because we learned how to distribute. And then after we do that, then we have to combine like terms. Let's see what you come out with. before you check with me, I want you guys to actually get up. It's 7 of y'all. You all ought to be huddled up, asking each other how y'all did it and getting an answer. And just like Democrats and Republicans, I want y'all to cross the aisle too. To be do 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 the people that's listening to this as a recording, you might want to fast forward a little bit, just in case you got the right answer. We're just letting everybody work on it in class. Might start recording my lessons more often. All right. Okay. All right. I want the answer in 3, 2, 1. Yep, that's it. Because what it is, first thing you do is do the distribute the first one, so that'll give you what, 6x minus 3y. And then here you distribute the second one, which would give you what? Plus 8x plus 2y. All right? Good? And then after that, I combine my like terms. Well, that's going to be what? The 6x and the 8x, which is going to be 14x, and it's going to be what? Negative 3y plus 2y. So that's going to give me 14x minus 1y, or just what? Minus y. All right? Let's see, was there another one? New. I think that was, yeah, that's all. That's all for that one.